Welcome back. In this lesson, we're examining the poem, Once Upon a Time. I'll guide you through how to answer the question step by step, based on the marking criteria, so that you can improve your exam results. Question: Once upon a time highlights the difference in social norms. Examine this statement in relation to the poem. Answer should address the following: an introduction to the poem and to the question. The poem presents two norms: traditional, Nigerian norms and modern Western norms. The past society refers to the traditional, indigenous Nigerian norms, which were once very genuine, sincere, and honest. They used to laugh with their hearts and laugh with their eyes. Yet in contemporary society, influenced by westernization, people have been negatively transformed. Now they shake hands without hearts while their left hands search my empty pocket. The speaker highlights pretense, hypocrisy, and corruption that he himself has been influenced by in this society. For my laughter in the mirror shows only my teeth like a snake's bare fangs. People are very changeable and opportunistic. They change according to the situation and to their advantages. There is a tendency to exploit others for advantages. Greetings have become mere greetings. Relationships are superficial. Question: Gabriel Okara's Once Upon a Time is a depiction of people's pretense and hypocrisy. Discuss. The answer should address the following: an introduction to the poem and to the question. The poem is a dramatically presented poetic description of an adult's reflection on his past. The poem is an explanation to a young person, particularly to a son. The poem is presented through the first-person narrative. The poem is an outspoken, honest description of the speaker's both sincere and insincere actions. It shows how the speaker has become insincere and deceitful with time and due to societal influence. The speaker seemed to justify her current hypocrisy, stating that it is caused by social influences. I have learned to wear many faces. The speaker, however, laments his insincerity and articulates his need to undo it and asks for advice from the little one. The poem is presented as a comparison between the present and the past. The past seems genuine and sincere in contrast to the present. The present society is insincere and money-oriented, and people are selfish and double-minded. People are hypocritical and are not happy because they just show teeth, not their laughter. The poem explains the destruction caused to an individual over a particular period of time in history. The speaker is, however, not pessimistic, but optimistic, as he gets advice from the youth to regain laughter and pleasure and redress the damage, as shown through, for example, I want to unlearn all these muting things. Question: Gabriel Okara shows how socio-cultural changes affect people's behavior. Comment on this statement with reference to Once Upon a Time. The answer should address the following: an introduction to the poem and to the question. There are two parts to this section: identification of socio-cultural experiences, how they have affected people's lives. Students identify the socio-cultural experience, e.g., communication, smiling, welcoming, shaking hands, searching for pockets, etc. They should talk about how they affect people's lives, their customs, practices, and behavior are transformed. Now they shake hands without hearts. There are different faces: home face, office face, street face. Their hospitality has changed. They used to laugh with their hearts. Laugh with teeth, not honestly and warmly. The speaker's need to go to the past implies that the speaker is not happy about the transformation. Thus, socio-cultural changes have affected people negatively. Unlearn all these muting things. Undo all the dull, deceitful, and dishonest practices. Better answers may also discuss how this change is presented through diverse imagery: visual, teeth, smile; verbal, good riddance; kinesthetic, shake hands while searching for empty pockets, images, etc. Stay ahead in your studies, hit subscribe and keep learning with me.